Hello and welcome once again to another weekly roundup. This has been a jam-packed week. I've been taking part in a 5-day YouTube challenge with the king of video, Matt Hughes. I've had a YouTube channel for some years, but I've never done much with it. And at the start of this week, I had just 7 subscribers. Thanks to Matt's challenge, I have now converted my challenge from personal to branded. I've created new channel art and I now have over 140 subscribers. If you'd like to subscribe too, just look for Liz Drury Voiceovers on YouTube. I've also taken part in a free marketing course this week with Jennifer Elia. She's hosted 2 webinars, one about content marketing and the other about SEO. Jennifer had some great golden nuggets to impart. For example, when you're writing content for your website, don't just think about what people would type into a search bar. Also think about what they would say to a device like Siri or Alexa. We don't speak the same way that we write, so you need to make sure that you have key phrases on your website that people would say so that you appear in any voice-activated searches. Barnsley College invited me back again to speak to some of their students this week. Last month I gave a presentation to their performing arts students, and this week I spoke to the media students. Once again, the young people were really engaged and asked me some great questions about voiceover and my career. Immediately after that presentation, I spoke to a group of students at Franklin College in Grimsby. Thank goodness for Zoom. I could never have driven from Barnsley to Grimsby that quickly. They were holding an employability week and I'd been asked to speak about how to use social media professionally. Also, as part of Employability Week, I took part in some mock interviews with Franklin students and I was really very impressed with the student that I spoke to. This week's webinar from the Humber Business Growth Hub was all about how to use smartphones to make videos for business. Ryan Mulhern from First Frame Productions had some great hints and tips along with videos of what not to do to illustrate his points. And he gave lots of information about useful apps that can be used to edit video and add captions, all from your smartphone. Coaching Wonder Woman Sheena Wyatt gave a free webinar this week about goal setting with Spirit. I'm sure you've all heard about SMART goals. Well, Spirit goals are similar, but I think make more sense. The letters stand for specific, prizes, individual, review, inspiring and time-bound. If a goal isn't individual to you and isn't something that you actually want to achieve, then you won't do it. Neither will you do it if it isn't inspiring. However, it's the prizes element that I'm drawn to. Give yourself a reward for achieving a goal. Sheena suggests making an Amazon wish list and looking at it regularly, which is a great idea. Sheena will be appearing on my podcast in a few weeks' time, so do keep an ear out for that. Yesterday I went to Polka Dot Event Management's Virtual Business Showcase. It was the second time I've attended one of these and once again it was well worth going to. Thanks to the speed networking session, I came away with a couple of podcast interviewees and also a potential client. All this week I've been taking part in a miracle morning group at 6 a.m. Having said that I would do it, I wasn't looking forward to the early start, but actually I've really enjoyed it. We spend an hour together on Zoom and during that time there's a guided meditation, time for journaling and affirmations and time for reading. I'm currently reading Profit First, which I can highly recommend. It's by Mike Michalowicz, I think that's how you say it, and is all about how to take your profit first, which is not how many people run their businesses. But having read this book, it's what I'm going to do going forward because it really does make sense. So I recommend you check that book out. So that's it for this week. Do join me again next Friday for yet another Roundup.